So the hunt for the perfect hardware looper continues. So far I have tested the black box, the MPC-1 and the Octatrack, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. But today we are taking a look at the Synthstrom Deluge, because this can also do live looping. So will the Deluge surprise me, or will it struggle like some of the others? Let's find out. So to get some sounds, I have paired it up with the OPXY, and here we have a simple little jam that we're gonna loop into the Deluge. And we're gonna do track by track. Sometimes we may combine two tracks just because they are of similar character, just to save some time. But there is a lot of sounds in this, so we will definitely be able to test the looping capabilities of the Deluge. So to start off, we just have this simple key sounds that are running on the OPXY. It's actually two tracks. So to start off, I can just create a new project here on the Deluge, and then I need to press this first track here and press the select settings button. And now it's an audio track, and now I can select the input, which is stereo input. So you need this with a dot here because that's for monitor. Okay, then you're pretty much good to go, because when I play here you will hear the chords, the keys, but they are in the wrong tempo, so let's set this to 80. And this is currently at 1 bar, which corresponds well to this. So the thing we need to do now is just to mute this, press play, record. Now it's recording. Now we can mute these. Now it's only the Deluge that is playing this loop. And as you can hear, it sounds perfectly. Maybe there is some, but to me this sounds really good. I wouldn't notice anything if I didn't know it was looped. So I'm really happy with that. Let's continue with some strings. And this is 2 bars, so we need to go into... First we need to select an audio track, go into this and set it to 2 bars. And then we can just mute that, start playbacks, press rec, and just wait for it to start recording. Now it's recording and we need to disable that, and here you can see the audio. So now we can mute the strings on the OPXY, and we can solo them here to hear how it sounds in the transition. No problems, just perfect. So let's continue with some percussions maybe. So we can just mute there, press play, record. It's done. Mute that. Wonderfully. Let's solo this. Yeah, perfectly. No issues. This is going really smooth so far. I'm amazed. Let's go on with some drums. Mute it. Press play, record. It's done. We can solo it. Wonderful. No issues. What shall we do next? Maybe some bass? And mute, play, record, and just wait for it. Stop about that. Here you can see the bass coming. It's done. Mute it. Now we can solo it. So we listen here in the transition. Just wonderful. What is happening? This is so lovely. I didn't think that the Deluge was so good at this. I used the Deluge for looping for a couple of years ago, but then I had to manually fix the audio after every recording. This is not the case now. So we can unsolo that and just continue with some mute this. Now we can solo this. No issues, just wonderful. I'm so surprised by this. With all these tracks, there was no issues at all. So let's also try this chord sound to see if the Deluge can handle it. Let's mute it. Oh, just lovely. I mean, come on. What is this? I'm running the latest community firmware. They must have been doing some improvements to the looping resampling because it's so much better now. This was not the case before. I love it. Maybe we should do some troublesome things as well. So here we have these typical overlapping notes. How is the Deluge gonna handle this? It will be very interesting to see. Okay, I think we will get some clicks. Okay, this is muted, so let's listen to this now. I think it's pretty good. You can definitely hear, as always, you can hear that something happens here. Of course. But there is not like this really annoying click sound. It's just a which is okay, I guess. I don't know if I can do anything about this. The thing you can do here is to go in here and go to the waveform. And then you have these, that the red is the end point and the green is the start point. So you can zoom in here with this knob over here, and then you can check. I don't really think we can do much about that little. We can try to just set this like maybe here a bit. Maybe a little bit better. Let's try and go back there and see what happens. There is not much of a difference. The thing you can do is to try different spots here. But I guess you want to be as close as this middle line because there should be the zero crossing. My final thoughts about the Deluge as a looper is that yes, it actually surprised me big time. I didn't expect this. As I've said, I have used the Deluge for looping before, but back then I really had to adjust every waveform to avoid clicks and pops. But this time, it's just extremely good. And the workflow is awesome. It's easy. There's really no big setup things. You just create a new track and select an audio track, mute, hit record, and it will loop. So yeah, this is thumbs up for me. So far it beats the Octatrack in terms of looping. The Octatrack has a lot of other features that is awesome, but the Deluge has its own. So that's all I had. I hope you liked it. The hunt will continue, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!